starting soon. Okay guys, welcome back to Jay's Strategies, where we give you all of the latest and greatest crypto news and much more. One moment, we're going to hop into the charts. We have a few things to talk about today as far as news and different things that are happening in the market. We're going to talk about some Bitcoin price action, Ethereum, and BNB, your top three. Jay in the house, we're rocking out. We're live in a few different telegrams across the board. Also live in the different Discord groups. If you guys are listening in now, you guys are all rocking out here today for today's latest and greatest crypto news. So, right, let's go ahead and hop in and make this live. Welcome, guys. Good morning. Don't forget to hop on over to our YouTube channel, where you can find all of our different YouTube shorts and all of our videos that we have been doing, along with shout out to RDM, the new unlimited rebase token. You could hop into that video, click on that, and join the group. Okay guys, it looks like we're having a pretty rocking out day here. You know that we did pull up a lot in our last video, okay? You can see how the charts are acting. We'll talk about that. You can see the different indicators here. We're going to show you first to start off on some smaller time frames. Hey guys, don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoy all the different videos, and follow us on Twitter. And make sure that you guys rock out with us. I'm going to drop actually some info in the chat. I'll just drop the Twitter link for you guys. I have to get myself logged in here, and we will be talking about what's happening here next. Let me just drop this here, paste, and then I'm just going to share this across YouTube so everybody can come on in and join us for today's crypto news and much more for all of the top projects on the top blockchains. We've been having some really cool action with Bitcoin as far as the market's been going, and it looks like we have some good bullish action that we're going to talk about, and really good bullish stuff that's happening in the market. So I'm really souped to give you guys this information here. I'm just dropping our tweet on Twitter. You can see our hashtags that we use right there. Don't forget to hop on over to Twitter. And I just dropped our video tweet just now. I'm going to go ahead and drop that link in the video so you guys can follow along when you're watching that video. So that way you guys can come on over and, you know, smash the like button and rock out with us. So here is the link. It's also going to be in the chat. Okay, guys. News. All kinds of different Bitcoin news. How I Met Satoshi. The mission to teach 100 million people about Bitcoin by 2030. Okay, so this is really bullish for Bitcoin. This is just basically the influencers of the world are pushing out for Bitcoin to be adopted all over the place. A Bitcoiner from Sokolovia is on a quest to educate 100 million people by 2030. He shares the story of how he met Satoshi as well as other unremarkable Bitcoin enthusiasts. So it's kind of ironic that we have these articles coming out now with, you know, I met Satoshi and, you know, stuff like that, man. It's really getting big. The adoption rate for Bitcoin has really, you know, hit some real heights here, and Bitcoin's going to be adopted all across the board. We're going to drop that tweet for you guys, so that way you can hop on over back to Twitter, and you guys can let me get that out your way, and you guys can just go ahead and view those articles. I do drop them on Twitter. Actually, let me see. I just got to do this. BTC. That's all we can fit on there, right? Okay. And yeah, so that's that. A very interesting information. We're going to talk about the charts now. Okay, so this is what you guys want to see. 1 hour chart for Bitcoin. We're using Trader's Reality Indicator. I'm going to turn that off for a second. We're going to show you some other stuff happening here. EMA ribbons. We're going to talk about some volume profile there. So you see that on the 1 hour, we came below this EMA ribbon right here. Now we're retesting the ribbons, okay? So what you want to keep your eye on for is this pullback today we're talking about with this wick out right here was a perfect opportunity to catch the next move to the upside. So if we do see the ribbons touching the top part of the EMA ribbons here at the 40.6K level, we want to break above it on the next candle and then retest that ribbon in order to come to the upside. That's when I would enter a bullish trade. So if Bitcoin comes to the 40.6, goes above and retests, that's what I would do for a bullish trade. Now keep in mind that we have these zones right here for those last vectors. Okay, and you know, it could come back into these zones right here because of this right here. Okay, so that is pretty much what we're looking at as far as playbook there, and that's on the 1 hour. Let's go ahead and show you on the 4 hour. The 4 hour, very, very bullish right here. I wanted to show you guys this. You see right here where we crossed over our last line we talked about at the 39.8. We kept tapping that and touching the 39.8, so you can see that we held that. As soon as we broke above, we knew that we were coming back for that retest of the ribbons, and we talked about that, guys. So now we are in to, this is the level 1 move up, and then next would be retest into the ribbons, and then level 2 move up, and then that's where we're gonna get some bullish action. Let me show you what we have for the daily here. We talked about this in the last, and we were showing you this triangle that Bitcoin was building pressure into. So what's happening here is you can see that it's coming back into the ribbons here. It's going to retest that level at the 39.7, 39.8, and then we want to see a bounce, okay? Then we want to see these ribbons here getting more condensed and then flip, all right? And then you see the triangle building up pressure, okay? I would say right at the turn there at the 44K level in mid or beginning of April would be a time for us to break out of this triangle, okay? If for some reason the market does go into a free fall, we have these points right here to think about, okay? So Bitcoin comes back into this zone at the 36K right here where we crossed. That would be an important zone for a bounce off back to the 39K if we break through the bottom of that ribbon, okay? A lot of information right there for you guys. Let me just go ahead and show you some other indicators. Right now, the 50 EMA is starting to flatten. So that usually happens when there's a move building. You see this pink part growing smaller? It's squeezing, okay? So the way the market's looking in this retest is really some bullish action up to the 44K. So again, we're seeing some indicators showing us that action. Let's hop into the smaller time frame, 1 hour with this indicator to show you guys what is happening here. Okay, you can see this move to the upside. Now we're gonna end up having this major line right here. You know, I should actually probably just draw it with this. Let me just come up here. This is gonna be an important zone right here. Let me just leave that on there. And yeah, so that's going to be an important zone. So we can actually come back to that level at the 40.3 if we do retest it, because right now we are breaking above the 50 EMA on the 1 hour. So it needs to continue up to this level at the 40.7, which is the M2 vector zone, okay? And the daily open right here at the $4,100 even. You see this buildup right here? Okay, so expect pressure with a breakout to the upside, to the moon. So that's what I really see, guys. A lot of information happening there for you guys. Time for our shout-outs. Don't forget to hop on over to Rhodium, RDM, where you can find some of the new and improved big projects that are coming out for rebases and projects. So like half rebase, half, you know, building liquidity and stuff. There's a bunch of different information they have out here on their site. And another big one that we have here is War of Tribes, man. You can go ahead and hop on over to War of Tribes. They have a lot of information happening. The mint passes. The game is going live, man. We're in testers period. I'll be dropping some YouTube videos about the game testing and all that information. And also, you can see that we have our other projects. Don't forget to hop on over there to the Twitter and share your information. Okay, so now we are into these. And then, guys, don't forget to smash the like button on our videos. We just want to bring everybody the latest and greatest crypto news and information. We're just growing this organically. And, you know, right now we're just trying to build up these views. I just want to get these views up into 50 to 100 and then just grow this channel because I'm giving you guys some really cool information. And I just love you guys following. And I just want to, you know, give out, you know, what I can to the communities. Okay? So, yep. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter because, again, like I said, you know, I like to bring you all of the latest and greatest. Let's talk about Ethereum now. Okay, so first, let's go into S&P, and we're going to talk about the S&P. Let's see what's happening here. Nice, bullish action in the S&P. US 10-year. Okay, so it went up and it leveled out. I like that it pulled above that, so that's good looking for us. Let's look at gold. Gold did have a pullback, and now it's looking like it's testing the 50, and it wicked out, so it looks like some people were selling gold, gooding for riskier assets. Bitcoin dominance at 43. US Tether dominance is going down, so people are buying into the Bitcoin. All right. Ethereum at 2,800. Really, really lovely level for Ethereum. Okay, so let's just talk about ETH real quick. So on the 1 hour, we pulled above the 50 EMA, and you can see the M3 vector zone is at 2820. Looks like we're tapping that target for Ethereum like we talked about. Ethereum could come back and retest the 2750 range before continuing further to the upside. Keep in mind that the 200 EMA is at 2670. So that is a zone that can come back and be recovered because of this previous vector candle, and that is on the 1 hour zone. For the daily for Ethereum, looking very bullish. We talked about this. We broke above this control level at the 2580, and then we went straight for the 50 EMA on the daily, which was at the 2800 even. Now we want to break above that and retest this level for a continuation to the upside to the 200 EMA at $3,100 for Ethereum to the moon. Binance BNB at 388. You can see that we were bouncing off of our level right here. Now we're coming back to that 50 EMA, and our 200 EMA is at 430. I want to see us hold that 50 EMA right here at the 400. Retest, continuation to the upside, so we are on our way. XRP gang in the house. You can see XRP, our level we talked about at the 58 cents. Well, we did accumulate and we shot up. We tested the 200. We came back to the 50. Now the 50 has gone flat. So that is going to lead us into some bullish action to the 200 EMA at 84 cents. If we can hold, we will be coming back for this zone here at the $1. Very, very bullish for XRP. Dogecoin at 11. We talked about this in our last video. On the daily, this 50 EMA has been coming down. I want to see some curved action like this for it to come back up, and then it's probably going to keep hitting and retesting this, but the bullish market overall should have some effect on our Doge. Okay, leave it to Elon. Go ahead and smash those likes, smash them retweets, and take Dogecoin to the moon. You guys never know where it will go and if you can make that money. Okay, so don't forget to go ahead and rock out with them. Cardano at 83 cents, same kind of version. Cardano well below that. We did buy some Cardano, guys, down here because we are feeling bullish for at least somewhat of a turnaround back to the $1.36 range for Cardano 88, so we will see. AVAX looking nice right at that 200. Look at this, guys. And then the 50 is above the 200. We like to see that. We want to see the 50 turn up more for some bullish action on Avalanche. Solano 85. Let's take a look on the daily. We did have that cross right here. I want to see this moving average start to kick back up, and then we can keep retesting this zone with the continuation to the upside, turning that 200 EMA at $120. That is nice what we're looking at. Phantom at $1.22. Phantom testing this level that we talked about at the $1.13. Let's see where it goes from here. We are far away from the 50 EMA. They're about to cross the 200 and the 50, so we're going to keep an eye out on that. Guys, smash the like button if you're enjoying this video. It always helps out. Total overall crypto market, you can see we've been hitting that 50 EMA. We need to break out and go above that overall crypto market. Crypto news for today, a lot of different news. We talked about the other one. Bitcoin could see 37.5 weekend dip. So that's what we just talked about. We talked about that pullback that was happening today, just to give you all of the information. So, guys, don't forget to hop on over to our Twitter, our YouTube, and rock out with us all day, every day. Guys, mad love for you guys. I just want to thank you for all the love and support. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all over the place, where J Strategies brings you the latest and greatest crypto news and much, much